Gamers, this is Silvtalon coming to you live on 11/4/2021. Today we'll be playing some Everquest. I'll be your host this evening, with the Filthy Casuals being the raid leaders as we go into Txevu. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Grab a snack, a drink, or whatever, because at the moment we're in the process of buffing, and we shall be starting this raid within minutes. So, with that being said, let's have some fun this evening. Let's see what we can get for loots and enjoy raiding these bosses in this event. So, just to let you guys know that OOW is coming out very soon. We're about in the last week and a half or less. So, with that being said, we're looking forward to hearing some of the new stuff that they plan on doing for the guild and how we're going to level, stuff like that. We'll be hearing little bits and pieces of that as we get closer to OOW. Well, we'll go ahead and get my things rolling here, and I'll go ahead and turn on the sound so you can hear what's being said. All right. Let's see here. I gotta do the Paragon order. Yay. Alt R. Let's see. Classes. We only have
Oh, I got one of the
3
zone wide
Beastlords
hogs.
tonight.
It's a pretty
That's
good one.
weird. Should
Believe we
have
just
more
rolled
than
those
that.
out.
See, Janya, Talon. Sure.
Looks like everyone can use that. Yep, and thank you, Bodhi. Turn on your tribute if you have that and want that.
There is the current Paragon. There's the current Paragon order. I don't need that, unfortunately. Have a lot of agility. Go through, get myself shrunk. Hey, I'm surprised I'm not being pestered right away for, can you put me on the Pharaoh list? That's a first. Rebuffing the haste on my cat. Looks like we got all the other buffs that we need for this evening. Good. And be it.
So I do see people in guild chat talking about Gina. Shaloza will be on after the raid if anybody wants help getting that set
Getting
up.
Gina set up.
Understanding how it
There we
works.
go. It's up and
Yeah,
going.
Shallows, I'm just gonna have you take over my computer and get it ready for me.
Roger that.
That's fine. Just make sure you're still logged into Amazon when you do that.
It's really easy, Paul. You just download it and turn it on, create a character from your log file.
Oh, I know. I just I asked Brenda to do it
Ruiner.
like back in Classic.
It's not that hard.
Don't let that ruiner ruin your day.
Yeah, we're gonna pull it down the hallway some.
Get around a corner if you don't want to get hit by it. Thanks, Docus.
Tell.
You can get Gina to do some really advanced things, too.
How
Tell.
advanced are we talking here?
Mine congratulates me anytime a cleric casts a DA. Because I just assume it's in response to my pulls.
It doesn't tell you figure it out.
Tell.
Just thinking the same thing.
Negative. I don't need to figure anything out. The rest of you do.
I mean,
Boom.
you could probably get it to do that.
Yeah, when polls are coming in, it says poll coming in, figure it out.
When I con something, it tells me the level. It tells me if a mob's immune to being mezzed, if it's immune to being stunned, if it's immune to being slowed.
Does it tell you if it's immune to your jokes?
Can tell you if you're ducked and you need to stand up.
No.
Tells you if your invis is fading.
One of the best things is for like a necro
Tell.
dotting class, you can get a countdown on your dots, and you can just adjust it accordingly whenever you get focuses and stuff.
Man, they're really
Someone
low.
cast Circle of Seasons on Jenna, please. He needs a little burn protection.
Ooh, Fire Tamer. That was a good one. I liked
Don't
it.
don't even say that. I made baked potatoes in the Instant Pot, and the thing popped out, and I was trying to put it back in when it was heating up, and I burned the inside between my thumb and my index finger tonight on my right hand really bad.
Ooh,
Tell.
You were,
Ow.
you were trying to put it back in, huh?
It came out too far. We have a little dragon that sits on top of it to blow the steam away from the wall,
Oh, that,
and it pulled it up too far, and I was trying to put it back in with
Tell.
a tea towel, and I tried it too long.
this is probably the dirtiest conversation we've ever had in TFC. I just want you to know that, Jenna.
It's okay. Glad I could be a part of it.
I think he was the only one that was part of it.
We're good up and around the corners to the northwest side.
Move on up.
Apartment 227.
Jen, you said when you con something, it'll tell you the stats of it, whatever. What's it referencing to know that?
The text where it says what level it is.
Just the level.
So it tells me the number, so I know whether I can charm it or not, or mez it.
Tell.
Oh, just level. Okay, you said like stunnable or not. I'm like, oh, those are like.
That's a different trigger. Like if I stun it, it'll tell me immune to stun. If I go to mez it, it will say immune to mez. If it tells me it's immune to mez from that spell, that's a different Gina trigger.
Is that curse, the fulmination curse?
Tell.
Curse or disease poison?
What color are the counters and how many?
Well, it's not on me, so I can't tell.
It's either disease or poison.
It's poison.
Got a tongue drop.
Valcorn, if you did,
Tell.
you could teach Gina which mobs would be immune to stuff, and so if you conned like Quorum,
Tell.
you know, you could probably teach it to tell you all of the stats about it like that.
Probably would be a lot of. But then I'd already know it, right? So at that point, I don't need a trigger.
Yeah, you'd have to do it for every mob, like every mob or boss.
Yeah, kind of sounds like
Ruiner.
Jenna's like Skynet.
Ruiner first.
Yeah, by
Get
learn,
around
he
the
means
corner.
you
Tell.
would manually type it all in yourself, and then it would just pop up.
There we go. That's a much better explanation.
It's basically, if there's a text string up for it, you can trigger on it, and then you can do any number of things.
Go east if you don't want to get hit.
Based on a Fire Tamer's description, it's basically like the T1000.
Tell.
It can be.
Exactly.
You
A
think
learning computer.
Brenna's is a higher level of Skynet. She has like, I may only have the T800.
Sneakers down.
Tell.
A lot of ramp going around.
Tell.
Just be mindful.
We got a ton of stuff. Make sure if you're a tank, you're looking around right now. We got a ton of shit.
Tell.
I just hit so many wrong buttons, I'm sorry.
Tell.
All good, man.
Mezzable stuff is mezzable.
The right one is Alt 4. Alt F4, that is.
Tell.
I'll try that one now.
Tell.
Stumbled over my own joke.
Yeah, Cortez, did you find the ball of ever living golem today?
Yeah, I finished the work now. Thank you.
Sweet, congrats, man.
Tell.
Thank you.
About damn time.
Bro just made it easy, so I was shattered.
Tell.
It's only because I sat there and tanked the mobs while you did nothing, right?
Tell.
Well, he could have been eating ice cream.
Maybe. Really, it's a super easy fight. I just walk in and hit harm touch and everything dies.
Wait, who has ice cream?
Tell.
It's not me. You're scary.
Check every now and then to see if there's an
Okay,
Og.
we are clear to move up. We're going to move up into the Ukin Bloodfeaster room. So same strategies last time. We're going to AE this stuff. I believe we're clear. Yep, northeast corner. So get your stuns ready, get your AEs.
Going first person mode because we have to do that.
I would like to have some rangers. What's their thing? Weapon shield. Tank this. So who do we have? So I don't know if the order matters, if you guys care, but Sprig, Tussle, Nile. If we could do a weapon shield chain. Okay, Spriggs is down, no problem.
What's the one after this, Bubba?
Let me check. We're doing the gladiator after this, but it's gonna take a few to clear all of the stuff. I imagine you'll have at least one set of wards back up by then. Okay, don't know exact time. Okay. So we have a tank order. Looks like Kartiz, Tokus, Trico. Actually,
I was going to start with Bodhi, but I thought you were doing Ranger.
Yeah, so we're gonna do. Sorry, we're gonna do just the Ranger. So we don't. So you guys, you can focus on the Ukins. Let me get the name real quick. Ukin Mauler. There's gonna be 3 of them. So if the 3 tanks can each pick up one of those, tanks are warriors, please. So Bodhi, Kartiz, and Tokus, you guys each pick up one of the Ukin Maulers when those come in. We're gonna just off tank those this time. We're gonna kill the Ukin Bloodfeaster first. Last time we killed the Maulers first. We're gonna kill the Bloodfeaster. So remember, we're gonna get 12 Stone Might Corpse Burrowers every minute. The AEs will hopefully take care of most of that. But we need to keep our enchanters up. It's really important. So please put the enchanters on your extended target healers to make sure they don't go down. But that's about it. And we'll also need a knight tank, or sorry, a knight volunteer to pull the stuff in.
Do it on forward.
Thanks, Valric.
Just say when.
I just want to make sure the ranges are ready. So Tussle, Nile, and then Fire.
All right, tribute on. It's like one fight in every instance that we do in raids that I use tribute.
Cool. So
The other
Tussle's gonna
fights I
get
don't.
the named first.
Because I'm
He'll
confident
just
I'll
let us know
survive it.
in Raid or Discord or whatever when weapon shield's going down.
This one I'm not too confident I'll survive.
But we just need to burn this stuff down real quick. Otherwise, the corpse burrowers are going to overwhelm us. So, any last questions? Cool. Okay. So everyone pile in the corner. Make sure you're not going to get wiped out by the stuff. Looks like we're pretty good. Enchanters, be ready. And Falric, go ahead and get them.
All right, here we go. So we have a knight with DA. Go up there, trigger it all. Then he brings it back. Quickly start AOE mezzing and grabbing what we
aggro
need.
as good as you can, man.
And
Might
then
jump
we're
around
gonna kill
a
the
little bit.
boss first.
All right, on the named.
Tell.
Let's get Spirit Frenzy going.
Nice job in the AE. 10-second weapon shield. Now I'll be ready.
We good to assist.
Trying to hit the
Yep, go in.
trying to hit the dot on him.
Sprig's down.
I can't get the dot.
Fire Tamer's got it. Try to let him keep it.
Space Mammal down.
Do hot pots stack with passive hot?
What's a passive hot?
No, the
Alright,
hot
weapon shield dropping. Weapon shield dropping.
Try again.
Charmin's down.
Nope.
Need to keep Jenna up. Last enchanter. So once this mob goes down, grab the corpses and run out of here. I don't know if Ukins will leash, but if they do, hopefully they do. Great job, get out. If the Ukins come with us, we'll take them down.
I think they're just gonna start summoning people. Oh, one came with us. Or maybe not. Maybe they're leashing.
They're just gonna summon, aren't they?
That's what I was wondering, but they are already off aggro.
Well, they're killing people in the room by the loads, seeing as this target.
They keep running out of the room.
Just keep coming out of the room.
If they're pulling people, summoning people in, we might need to ping them down at least or something.
I'm off aggro completely.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look at the
Grab
advanced
yourself
loot.
now.
We have the golden half mass of convalescence.
Did they summon you, Sil?
Really cute. No. Then we have
Okay, we can probably
the
chill
skull
with
cap
that.
of contemplation. Not bad. Load up the site in which they're going to be bidding on so we can see what things are going for. I'm starting the night off with 32
This isn't one of those
TLP.
silly things.
Most people are back alive. I'll be starting loot.
Thank you.
The skull cap that they show in the DKP site is nothing like the one that links in game.
Yep, that'll happen sometimes.
Yeah, if there's more than one item with the same name, sometimes it pulls up the wrong one, so always use in-game as the final word.
All right,
Not
let's see how
fixable.
things are going for. We got the mask going for 1. We have the skull cap going for 3. I think that people will be going after
So
this
any
quite
suggestions
more.
on what to do about these things? Looks like they just keep aggroing people.
They'll eventually go away. Just move farther away and move on.
The ick of stuff never went away is my only concern.
I mean, there's no more that are gonna just go kill them.
Yeah, if it's just these, that's not bad.
Why don't we just run in there and kill them? They won't spawn anymore.
Yeah, I think we're looking pretty good enough. Yeah, let's move up to outside of the door. We're just gonna go right up to the entrance and just kill the stuff. Get your stuns ready, get whatever. Just come right inside up here. Come as a group. Heal.
I go burst.
Nah,
Okay,
need to move farther
5
up.
for
There's
the
still
skull cap,
patients, so
6
please
for
come right
the
inside the room, everyone.
hat
Real quick
mask.
right now.
Tell.
Follow assist.
Tell.
Ouch.
Tell.
Yeah, this is just
Tell.
killing us.
I mean,
Tell.
without the stuns, we're just getting hammered.
Tell. Tell.
Burrowers than we figured.
Hey, run out. They're still spawning. Get
You
out. They're still
serious?
spawning. Yep.
Until the molars die there, yeah.
That didn't work.
Alright, let's just get further away, I guess. And hope they do go away.
I think there was a ward up damaging them that might have kept them on aggro. Because for a moment they all disappeared.
Alright, well, Charmin, Space Mammal, and Zobek are all dead again.
Janine went down too.
So is From one eye.
Cartus.
Are you sure, Randy?
Yeah, somebody get Gobber so he can start inviting people.
Yeah, in the back. Up the stairs.
Should we get all the corpses?
Tell.
Briggs upstairs. He's here. This is first body.
Alright, I don't see any corpses in the room still. Other Shilohs, I think you guys can both stand up.
Yeah, I'm just playing it safe.
Okay.
Seems to have white aggro.
Yeah, as long as you don't go back into the room, you should be fine.
Just wandering around the room now.
We're getting the last people rezzed up, and then we're going to move on to the next.
Okay. Are all the corpses out of there? I don't see any at the entrance there. Okay, slight stumble there. That's always going to be a weird fight, I think.
Yep.
So once people are up, we're going to start some polls. In fact, we can probably get some polls coming in, just nothing too huge yet.
Send SDs to send tells for SD to the Beastlords if you need one.
Tell. Tell. Tell.
I think everyone's
Tell.
up, right? Let's get our first Paragon out.
All right, Janya, you're up. Here's an updated list.
Tell.
Valkyrie, did we drop healing wards on that? Just thinking about timer.
We dropped one.
Sil Talon stunned.
Snafu, we probably have plenty of time before we get someone else.
Okay. Winladar, then if you want to just clear to the Maastricht room, we can probably wait on the Anuk rooms.
Tell.
Sure.
And then, yeah, we'll do the champion. I'm sure we'll drop our wards, and then we can we'll go do the High Priest after that.
Tell.
That gives me 126 AA now. Nice. That's banked currently. I'm still trying to figure out what to buy when OOW comes out first.
We are clear up to the French mushroom.
General rule of thumb is pet stuff first, and then
Okay.
combat
Shut up.
abilities and casting.
Move on up.
I've been linked at somebody's at the really.
I don't think anyone has yet.
Hasn't dropped you yet.
Sil Talon levitation fading.
Okay, reminder on this one, we're going to have someone do the single combat fight. Say something in raid chat if you want to be a volunteer for that. That person's going to kill the runt. When the runt dies, that person's going to try to pull the the Maastricht champion as quickly as they can back towards the group. The hope is to not aggro the Ixt, but we've aggroed it pretty much every time, so we'll need a tank order with two separate. We need two separate people to pick those up, because we're probably going to end up tanking two at the same time. There is a grab flux here, so make sure you have DMF. I think an MGB went out earlier, but if not, let's get one of those out.
I don't think it has. I'll MGB it real quick.
Cool. So yeah, that flux has a 3k DD as well, so there'd be some raid damage coming from that. Otherwise, at 90%, the Ixt is going to summon 3 gladiators, so we can mez those. They hit hardish 1500s, so they'll take down an enchanter pretty quick.
Yep.
So and that.
Malia got raid lead. Malia, you want to give that to, I don't know, Balbo or Shaloza or something?
I'm coming right back in right now.
Got an Ishkar with a panda helmet. It's hilarious.
Okay, and Tarangu volunteered for single combat.
I'm looking forward to the 64-bit client of Everquest coming out.
We're good.
It's
Let me
going to
check
be
menu real quick.
allowing a lot more people to play.
I'm back in game.
I'm just trying to get a DS real quick.
And more modernized internet
Like
coding.
Valkyrie maybe a little low, but everyone else is
So it
pretty
means
good.
probably much smoother gameplay.
Okay, let's go ahead and move in. It's gonna trigger the event. Move into the room and take a right. Tor, you can stand right at the bottom of the stairs there and wait for your fight.
I need a healer.
Malia, trying to talk her through it. Okay, Balbo's got the lead now.
Back to Gobers. Alright, here's the runt. Get ready for healing. So Tokus. And then, so Bodhi's on the Maastricht.
Tokus on Maastricht, and then
Trico on the X.
Trico on the other, yeah.
Roger. So Trico and Tokus first.
Yeah.
He's soundly beating that run. Oh man, that run is just gone. It's going down. Basically, it's a one-on-one fight where he cannot be aided in any way against this little run.
Alright, Mastrix in camp. Ready for assist.
Turn that off.
Yeah, if we can corner him, that'd be great. Assist is called.
Tell.
Stay away from the center of the room here.
Which direction are we T-bowing him?
You can go south.
There we go. That
Next
was
is coming in.
ooh, nice hit.
Continue healing Tokus. Oh, Trico has it. He's on Trico. Can T-bone west.
Tell.
Ads are coming now. So that's those.
Sure, I'm hitting this. Yeah. There we go. Making sure I'm still swinging.
And once this is down, we'll take down the ads.
Nice. Very nice.
Tell.
Very clean.
Tell. Tell.
Ow.
Tell.
Those boots are pretty nice, huh?
Alright, let's take a look at the loot that we got. Let's see. Alright, we got a key, and we got sleeves of
I mean, if you didn't believe
cognitive
that Battle
resonance,
Cleric armor existed before, then...
and the boots of the Slayer.
Nobody dead? Good job.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a
way to go.
first.
I mean, that focus is baller for Shadow Knights.
What the heck's a coal doing here?
I know, I was like healing the coal.
Wait, what? Cole's here?
Yeah.
Coal's here.
Like not Gimp or Jerb, like actual Cole?
Yeah. He's
Just
in
say-
looking for group even. Sure.
Say hello, Cole.
Does he remember how to play Warrior?
And did he really know before?
Loot starting.
Alright, keep an eye on what's going on with the loot. This is what it is. It's not half bad.
When is extended target expand again? What expansion is that?
Long time from now.
Ugh.
Win if you want to get some light pulse coming. We're going to work our way to the south for now.
This zone has some good music, though. All right, the sleeves are going for 3. The boots are going for 4 currently. A binder.
Tell.
I'm getting out of range of that.
Binders don't do anything.
It's the ruiner we have.
Oh, the ruiner. Yeah, my bad. You can tell I had a long day at work.
Tell. 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 Gating. Tell. 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 Gating. Tell. Gating. Tell.
The units all the way on the east, not all the way to the gate.
Roger that. Let's get moving. Normal path to the south. I'm going to take a left at the clock of rooms. Go around clockwise to the east.
Tell.
This is a pretty easy part, just moving it
Tell.
into position to do the High Priest. We're going to be doing the little mini bosses for each of the rooms that we need to clear. And then we'll have the High Priest fight, which is arguably one of the most annoying fights here.
Tell. Tell. Tell.
This raid is a little more laid back than the other one. The other one we were doing on Tuesday. Stuff doesn't hit that hard.
Tell.
Mini boss trash mob, yeah, that's just OP.
Gating. Tell. Tell.
Clear the gate.
Gating.
Okay, move up. We'll get through the door, down to our usual corner. Then we can start pulling in here.
And the fun begins. The High Priest area. A little bit of garbage to pull, but mostly it's the 5 mini bosses than the High Priest itself.
Tell.
No. Are you talking about the trash or the Brex
Tell.
that we kill here?
I mean, either, whatever. Trash mostly, since that's what we're doing right now.
Yeah, trash are good. When we're doing these 5 Vrexes, just
Tell.
give the tank a second, or at least for melee, to engage. Dots and stuff can go right away. And
Tell.
Jenna reminded me that Charmin got the Mez stick. So now we have 2 Mez sticks to Mez these red ones. Should make these fights a little bit easier.
Tell.
Oh yeah. We actually got our second in-guild Mez stick from the expansion. So we were able to do this much easier now. That allows the enchanters to charm as if they were
Tell.
level 70 or Mez. So in this expansion, it helps out tremendously.
Tell. Tell.
Usually there is between like 4 to 6, maybe 7 mobs in each of these groups. And having red ones sucks. But those charm sticks, Mez sticks that they got, is the only way we can actually get the red
Tell.
ones mezzed up. Which gives us an advantage. So we got 2 sticks now.
Tell. Tell.
We're clearing the pathways right now to a certain distance before we engage on the mini bosses for the
think after these we'll be good to move to the first one, but let me know.
for the high priestess. For the
Tell.
high priest, sorry.
We can move to the crossroads just north of the first one and just pull in some from the hallway.
So we're just basically coming.
Do you want to set the 4-way or the 3-way?
The 4-way works.
Okay.
Tell.
So they want us to go to here.
Tell.
After this, go ahead and move east down the hallway, then take a right south. The 4-way just north of Vrex Invoker Razia.
Tell.
Hold those down south, guys. Come down to the 4-way, everyone. Got 3/4 of the raid down here.
Oh, those got pulled all the way past
Tell.
you somehow.
Alright, let's get Tussle up.
We're not going that way.
Tell.
Got some more coming from the east.
Tell.
Okay. Alright, gonna do our normal assignments here, left to right as usual.
Just the last trash.
Oh, roger. Yeah, Jenner, if you want to get one.
Tell.
I got one.
They
Spaceman, if you
don't
want to
hit
get 2.
very hard.
Tell.
Charmin, you can get number 3 with your click stick. And lots of reds. Okay, let me see. Who do we have for some knights here? Alright, so let's get Falric on number 4.
Whoa,
And
there's that many
Scagnetti
reds.
on number 5, the far right one. And then let's say Cartes, you
that's
can
a
do
lot of reds.
first to tank the Vrex.
2, 3, 4 reds in this pack. Wow.
Oh, yep, okay. I'll just pick, who else? Tokus, you can do it first.
That's brutal.
Alright, I'm going to count it down. Enchanters do your mez, others pick up. Make sure to keep the off tanks up. I think they went down last time. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, mez.
Tell.
Stacks down. Mosaic.
Someone else pick that up.
Tell.
15 seconds mezzed ones. Red mezzed
Tell.
ones.
Warriors, keep an eye out for those.
5 seconds.
Active.
Tell. 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 Tell.
All right, that takes care of 1 of 5.
We're clear to the next ones. 2 reds.
All right, let's move to the east. 2 reds is perfect.
So now we're right here.
Okay, starting with the far left,
Then we'll
space
probably
mammal
jump
1.
here, come back through here, get that one.
Number
and
2
then
is in the
one up
middle
here.
one on the closer to us. We'll get a bard on this one. Sylph, if you could mez the chanter that I've currently targeted. And then Jenny, you can get the one behind that. Number 3.
I got him.
And Charmin, number 4 on the right. Okay, and we'll have, we'll say Bodhi can tank this one, the Rex. Okay, here we go, in a countdown. 3, 2, 1, mez.
Resisted. Need a pickup.
Yep, warrior pick that up.
Thanks, Togus.
Tell.
And for main assist on these, if something's already being off tanked, I'd let it go. First MA target after the boss would be if we have a mez dropping. So one of the red ones that are being mezzed. If able. I know it's hectic.
Yeah, no, I can do that.
Tell. Tell. Sylph Talon, you woke a mob.
That
Tell.
was my bad. I thought he actually attacked before I attacked. Because I saw his arm move.
Tell.
After this goes down, let's gather up.
One trash incoming.
Okay, so pull that trash in, and then once it's in, let's do a MGB Paragon.
Tell.
Alrighty.
So everyone come up here, make sure we're all together near the mob right now. I think we're close enough, but go ahead, fire it off.
Firing in 3, 2, 1.
Great. All right, keep moving to the east. All the way to the east.
There's the updated order.
Just one red.
Sweet. So starting from the left, space mammal number 1. We'll say Winladar number 2. Tunian, if you can get number 3. And then for number 4, Jen, if you can get it first. And then if you get a resist, Charmin, you can hit it.
Okay, I got it.
And Cole, why don't you try taking this Vrex? All right. Gonna count it down. 3, 2, 1. Mez.
Resisted.
I think we need to get you a replacement stick.
Apparently mine's been used too hard.
Ran out of charges.
Tell.
All that time in split ball.
Or you didn't pay the stick too much homage.
Wait, did you remember to clean it after the last time you used
Oh, that was bad.
It's mostly clean.
Say it's only multiplied by the fact that Brenda said it.
Tell.
Yeah. Make sure you clean that thing before you put it away now.
it? I was thinking like a clarinet or a flute.
I like to think that Clef just like smirks from like right next to Brenna.
Wow.
If
I can
somebody
picture
makes a one-time at Mez Camp joke,
Tell. Tell.
Nobody? Really?
Tell.
Nope.
Tell.
I'm proud of you guys.
I mean, we all wanted to make that
Tell.
joke. We all stayed far, far away.
See, that's that filter. You make the joke in your head, but you keep it there.
I went with more of a FBI stick time joke in my head.
Tell.
It's because I was muted, because reasons.
Make sure you clean it now.
So once we're leaving this room, remember to take a left at this first 4-way. Don't go north.
Alright, I keep looking, but I miss it. Who is it that keeps saying that stuff? I know it's Balbro, but who else was saying the joke stuff?
Tell.
Yeah. Was not your name.
I said several of them, but I was muted.
Who said the Bandcamp, or wanted to hear a Bandcamp joke or something?
Foreign.
Okay, cool. That's who it was.
Are you putting him on mute?
No, I just didn't know who it was.
I mean, it really kills stuff if you only mute half the conversation.
Tell.
This one time at Bandcamp Bear King.
Did they put up extra security so now it's unbearable?
Isn't that why bears go to Bandcamp?
To the right to bear arms.
I prefer the right to arm bears.
Fair.
Okay, so Jenna number 1. Space number 2. Charmin number 3. And Faz number 4. And Trico, you can take this Rex.
Toll temperature.
Get a little easier to see.
All right, here we go. Counting down. 3, 2, 1. Mez.
Oh my god.
Did it resist again?
Yes.
All right, tank on that one that resisted.
I got it.
Thank you.
Topus has it.
Tell. Tell.
Hit that a little too early almost. Gotta be careful of that.
Tell. Tell. Tell.
All right, after this is down, we're gonna move to the west and then chill there at the 4-way.
Two guys went hunting. One wasn't as intelligent as the other one. He got the fork in the road and the sign said bear left, so he went home. Y'all started the bear jokes.
Then what happened?
Wouldn't he have gone right?
We have a mob here in the back beating on Brenna.
She could turn into a
Tell.
No, but I figured we probably should kill it versus just making it dragon.
We thought it was her pet.
Tell.
She'll just eat it for mana anyway.
That's not how that works.
Hey, Jenna, how can you tell the difference between a black bear and a grizzly bear?
Tell.
I don't know.
Throw a rock at it and climb the tree. If it knocks the tree down to eat you, it's a grizzly. If it climbs the tree to eat you, it's a black bear.
Oh, okay.
See, that's not so much of a joke. It's like a negative outcome no matter which way you go.
I laugh at it.
That's the funny part.
If you throw a rock at a black bear, that thing's gonna run away.
Yep. They're scaredy cats.
Tell.
Black bears are wandering beasts.
But their babies are around.
Yeah,
know,
as long as it's... No, a grizzly
Tell.
bear you better just fucking pray. A black bear, just stand your ground and hope it doesn't have babies nearby.
Make as much noise as possible. Bang on a bunch of pots and stuff.
Yeah, every black bear I ran into ran off as quick as they could.
I am not gonna hang out and play the drums with pots and pans. I'm fucking running away from that thing.
I mean, if like I had a couple of those going to like my campsite because we're cooking and stuff.
Just ensure none of your female compatriots have that time of the month. Bears can track that.
Tell.
Oh well, she's slower than I am anyway, so I would
Yeah, I'd be pushing my wife down as well.
They can smell the menstruation.
I was
I'm,
trying to
I'm
explain
gonna
to my
tell your
daughter
wife
it.
is something.
You be
I mean-
quiet, Brenna.
She's sitting right behind me. She heard me.
We're good up. There's 4 chanters, 2 of them are red.
Say, Jess just walked out of the room,
move
Brenna,
up.
so.
The whole period thing's a moot point because bears can also smell your deodorant and will break into your shit to eat that.
Haha, joke's on you. I don't wear deodorant.
Yeah, but
Jokes
you
on
We can
all of
tell
us,
from
we just
here.
did.
do you know how the bear got from place to place?
How, Jenna?
It walked barefooted.
Boom.
Or was it barely moving?
Walked on his bare feet.
Wow.
All right, from the
Terribly,
left, Jenna number
bearably
1.
bad jokes.
Do space number 2.
These are bearably bad jokes.
Sure they are.
Sylph number 3, and Charmin number 4.
Gotta laugh there.
And Bodhi, you can tank this one. All right, get ready. 3, 2, 1, Mez.
Hey. Oh, and I had it, man.
Sylph Talon stunned.
Bodhi picked that up. There you go.
That one was not my fault.
Tell. Sylph Talon stunned.
Too much big stick energy, John?
The energy worked that time. Someone else hit it.
You just have to
Alright, for real. I can't take the bear jokes
Sylph
anymore.
Talon stunned.
Stop.
So, a friend of ours from Canada told us a joke. I think it was something like this. You're gonna go for a walk in the woods. You can bring some bells with you. And if the bear is coming towards you, you jingle the bells and they run away. If you hear bells running towards you, you run.
Tell.
Yeah.
Could just as easily be somebody else running with bells towards you away from the bear. Either way, you still want to run.
Yeah,
Good
good call.
logic out of here.
Tell.
I thought the same thing, except rather than running from a bear, it was like, well, that's the serial killer on the way to you. Because who else goes out in the woods to hike with bears?
Tell.
Isn't a bear a serial killer?
The end of that joke, Brenda, is supposed to be something like.
Pretty sure they like fish.
Shit.
No, bears are honey killers.
Oh yeah, I forgot the joke. It was a while ago.
I'm sorry, anybody who Easter eggs and Brandon's a serial killer.
Yeah, Shiloh's, I need you to calm the entire channel, please, with your soothing voice. I need to get over this bear stuff.
I thought Tony the Tiger was serial killer.
I'm trying to come up with a hibernate joke, but I'm failing so far.
Hey, Balkoff. What did
Goddammit.
the teddy bear say when it was full?
Nope, it's done. You're all being super muted. Every single one of you.
I'm stuffed.
I'm stuffed.
Tell.
He'll mute me,
Tell.
but he'll tell his wife that one.
So, where does everyone stand on the Bearstein Bears debate?
Oh boy.
Fire. You're reaching, man.
Do what?
Bernstein Bears debate.
Bernstein Bears.
You always remember it the way it's not written as a child, pretty much. And then you look at it as an adult.
Tell.
And it looks spelled wrong.
So once that one's dead, we're clear.
It's like it's like a phenomenon thing, whatever. Yeah, you have to read about it.
All right, move up, but not all the way.
It is evidence of the multiverse.
I think it's
Okay.
people with not.
All right,
enough
we are
time-
now on the
enough
High
time
Priest.
on their hands.
Quick recap on this. He hits pretty hard, 3k. As an AE, it does 3k damage. Also a bunch of nasty stuff. It's got a dot, spell slow, melee slow, snare. So I believe that's curse based. So everyone get move greater curse up. Want to get that off of the main tank, off of healers, and then off of DPS as much as you can. This is the one that we have to kill like 5 times. Anytime it gets down to 50%, one of those shade invokers goes away, and he heals back up to 100.
Mm-hmm.
So
I remember
need
this.
to kill him like 6 times. But kind of like a marathon fight. Definitely a lot of AE. Valkyrie probably want to space out the healing wards on this one.
Is anybody else getting really bad tail lag and stuff?
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
4 tells and none of them have gone through so far.
Yeah, we should probably wait.
Yep.
A second.
So back
Sure.
to
Could you
this.
guys hear me at least?
Yeah,
Yep.
Discord's fine. So group 1 words, more or less, on incoming. Like, let's get settled so that we don't drop him in a bad spot. But and then we'll just monitor his health to get group 2 with as much overlap as possible, but making sure that they end at the end of the fight.
Are we going to T-bone east?
Yep, we need a tank order, and we'll need a knight volunteer to pull it. Oh, I just got
I just
disconnected.
got disconnected.
I just
We
got
need to-
disconnected.
Yep.
Oh crap!
Yep, me too. Black screen.
Oh, I'm still in.
Glad we didn't pull.
My trader is still up.
Tokus, you got it, man. Go take them all.
Nah, I'm
My
just
couple
kidding.
Scar-Tude's up too.
Tell us when it drops, Tokus.
It dropped Tokus.
So Gobbers has had a premonition.
Something was happening.
Already disconnected.
You see what happens when you talk about the multiverse?
Yeah,
Yeah, my other account just
the
got
Watcher knows we're talking about. We gotta
No, this is because you guys wouldn't shut up about bears.
Oh, dear.
It's not letting me close out the window.
My other account just got disconnected.
It'll go on its own in a minute.
We only discussed the bare necessity.
Bulk, it's just the grisly outcome.
Nope, I'm out. I'm out. See you guys tomorrow.
Don't leave.
I was gonna ask, it was the black or the grizzly bear that took out the.
Either way, let's figure out what's going on here.
Aradune show.
Yeah, I'm not
Okay.
able to do anything with my trader. I can't pull up
Turned into
the.
core nav
My other
server.
two went down too.
Aradune is down.
Oh boy.
I think
My,
Janet deserves
Bio
Skill up
break.
in Dreadlands.
Okay, well, let's clear comms a sec. Let's yeah, this might be a few minutes at least, so let's maybe what do you think, Overs? Take like 5 and check back, see what it looks like.
Yep, sounds good to me.
Okay.
You just had to be the bearer of bad news, huh?
And on that note,
It was all those bear jokes. That's what caused it.
Just Aradune that's down.
Plus 10 DKP to Shiloza, plus 10 to Jenna for the bare necessities joke, IMO.
Don't berate us.
Hey, do you
Everybody
guys know?
flock to the Discord.
Do you guys know how long bears live?
50
Hold on,
years?
hold on, hold on. I got an answer for this.
Their whole life?
Wait 1 second. Hold on.
Barely anything.
The bare minimum.
They live as long as the short ones do.
That's like you started typing again, Tokus.
Say that, Jenna.
God damn it.
We're currently down on
It says
Aradune.
long bears
We
live
got
as long as the
disconnected.
short ones.
We're waiting for the server to come back up.
Oh, I get it.
Keep going, guys. Anybody else want to talk?
I just was able to get back into the login screen,
I'm going
so
through
I'm logging
Discord.
back
Keep
in
going.
right now.
Who's afraid of the new 64-bit client coming?
They must have released it early because I can't even get in the client now.
Right? I mean, it's taken them this long to develop it. You know how bad it's going to be once it hits.
Oh, it's gonna break the game.
Thank you, Keymaster, for changing the subject.
What could possibly go wrong?
I'm looking forward to actually
It
having
looks
64
broken as is,
the
though,
model
to be
for
honest.
32.
Is it weird that I saw a 64-bit and I immediately thought of playing EQ on my N64?
I hooked that up on my kid's counter the other day. We're playing Smash.
Would still be better than the PlayStation version.
All right, so I've got Jenna, Bodhi, and Taringo currently muted. Anybody else? Any more bear jokes? Let's keep it going, guys. Who else?
Damn, Volkov can mute Jenna. That's like now he's. I know he's higher in the chain.
All right, you're all unmuted.
I can just unmute myself.
Yeah, he can unmute himself.
I was gonna say, now we know who pays for the Discord.
I think the login server's down as well.
Yeah, I
It
can't
is.
log back in.
I'm dead at login too.
Yeah, just timed out for me. I tried.
Well, I mean, it's being abused by all the Aradune players at least.
Right.
Should we
The
go
whole
over
server
the
didn't go down.
Omens of War raid schedule and whatnot?
But will it reset the raid timers?
The guild window shows everybody's still on. Oh, never mind. I just lost my Dreadland.
That's not a bad idea, Shaloza, but give people the other 3 minutes to come back from their bathroom breaks.
Yeah, I'll definitely do that.
Let's see. Saying Aradune is up, but with low pop.
You get in? Yeah, I still can't get in.
It's probably gonna be a while.
The worst part is we'll have to go through all the stupid trash in the zone again.
You think it's gonna respawn the zone?
Oh yeah.
We're probably
I hope it
screwed, to
resets
be
the
honest.
DZs.
If it's a full server down, like yeah.
If the replay timer is up, though, we probably can't go back in. I don't know how long.
No, I'm looking at the server status right now. It says it's live 2 minutes ago. Status up, population low.
I'm looking at the server select screen. It says the server's down.
I'm looking at a login screen telling me to wait.
I'm looking at the bottom of my beer, thinking I should get some more.
Good plan.
Yeah, my
I like
login
that
keeps
idea
coming
too.
with a timeout error.
Everybody keep trying to go in and break the other servers.
I'm looking at Keeper, who's outside washing the car because she got in trouble for being a jerk.
That's a punishment in your family?
Additional chores, yes. It's not normally for chores.
Can't you just like make her heal Kiaro or something?
We'll bring Rex back one night only.
Oh yeah, she could heal Rex.
You mean Rex?
DA or Res, your choice.
There aren't enough DAs in the world to keep him up.
Keeper, you must keep Rex alive for 1 hour and then your punishment's over. Just ground me now.
That would be just cruel and unusual.
We tend not to use grounding as a punishment because it punishes the whole family more than it punishes just the one person, right? So we tend to give like chores, things that need to get done anyway.
Grounding doesn't teach
So when she
skills
gets
anyway.
in trouble, you pass her items off your honey-do list?
No, because those things actually need to get done or I get in trouble.
All right, I'm back. Anyone able to get in?
No.
Jemmy still has a timeout.
Yeah, it looks like I'll be timed out again as well.
Well, I signed the papers on my new house today. That's fun.
Hey, congrats.
Nice, congrats.
Unfortunately, it means I'm going to be moving on Almond's launch weekend.
Did you ask a bunch of questions about ants?
Nobody had some poignant ones about uncles.
Yeah, server select says Aradune is down.
Yep, same.
I can't even get to the server select.
It took a really long time for me to get there, and it's sluggish.
Really? Bears, ants, slugs.
They got to eat something.
You're not feeling salty, are you?
Nope, not at all.
Some guy named Asendo's posting in the Aradune forum that they know.
They're renaming the server to Baradune?
To Baradune.
Embarrassing.
Oh my god.
And then when you log into the server, it plays Doom music with a bear in Slayer armor.
I love how we're the lucky winners of the one down server.
Other posted the proper bells in the woods versus black bears and grizzly bears joke. So if you guys want to see that, it's up.
Yeah, it's the only
Yeah,
server
sorry,
that
ladies and gentlemen. The server has dropped down
doing it
for
alphabetically.
some odd reason. We're waiting for it to come back
I
up.
ignored win.
So we're just kind of joking around, chatting a bit with the guildies, waiting to see
Maybe
what
it
we're
already
going to do,
happened on
whether or
admin,
not
we
the
didn't
raid will be
notice.
called off.
Oh.
And Antonius Bale.
Oh, there we go. The DVG site's finally listing Aradune is down. Sure glad once they go to 64-bit, this is all going to go away. Definitely. No more problems.
I can't imagine the work it must take to update this client to 64-bit. That is such a non-trivial update.
Just
we're gonna
change your compiler flag.
Yeah, that's it. That's all it takes.
It'll take an afternoon. How hard could it be?
Yeah, sure, no problem.
That's what the marketing guys said.
Probably. Security guys probably like begged for this.
If they have a marketing team on this, they're doing it wrong.
You're not kidding. I'm just afraid that we're going to have all kinds of graphics driver issues all of a sudden.
Yeah, all the driver interfaces.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, we don't use EAX.
Maybe they haven't fixed any real problems because they spent the last 2 years working on this.
Or maybe they'll like, okay, we'd like you to install DirectX 3 now.
So you guys are gonna play like an hour of bear songs, right?
Oh no.
Oh
Did
yeah.
you go look at
It's a
it?
good thing that I don't have
You
the
gotta
music
watch
thing
Yogi
on.
Bear cartoons.
I posted
Oh,
a picture of Brer Bear.
the new what is it? Yogi whatever. I can't remember. Yogi Bear and all of them. I can't remember the name of the show that they just came out with is terrible. Yellowstone something. Not the Yellowstone Park, but the Yellowstone Town, something like that. Is a new thing that they came out with all those Hanna-Barbera characters.
So when are they going to
I thought it
reboot
was
the Hair Bear Bunch?
Jellystone.
Can't remember what was it. It was Yellowstone. No,
The Gummy Bear song.
Gummy Bears. Oh, jeez. That's an old one.
I still want to know what gummy berry juice was made out of.
Care Bears.
I gotta say, this is my most favorite night of Discord chat in a long time.
Does anybody remember the movie Shazam? With
Yeah.
Sinbad?
Where
Yeah.
Shaq turns into a genie.
I was about to say, yeah.
Yeah, go Google that real quick.
Yeah, go Google that and then look at my link in Random Lands about the Mandela effect.
Oh man, this is taking a while. Yeah, our server's down currently at the moment.
That's funny. We were just talking
It
about
dropped
that, like, last
as
week.
we were
Weren't
about
you
to
there
engage
earlier
with
this week?
the High Priest. So
know,
right
I've
now we're
not
waiting
heard
to
from
see
us
what
about
the devs are going to say, how long this is going to take, or whether or not this will be back
Like,
up very shortly.
Everyone thinks the cartoon Curious George has a tail and he doesn't. Everyone thinks that
Yeah,
the Monopoly guy has a monocle and he doesn't.
Everybody thinks that free parking gets you all the money back, but it doesn't.
It doesn't, yeah. It's
Yep.
a common mistake on a rule.
It's called a house rule.
There you go. House rules are okay as long as everybody agrees to in the beginning.
Right.
Darth Vader didn't say, "Luke, I'm your father."
That's right.
Yeah, that's on there too.
Kirk never says "beam me aboard, Scotty."
Right, in the whole show ever. Beam,
Right.
beam me up, Scotty.
Yeah, there's some like variant of it that's close. Yeah.
And that only came out because of a movie.
Probably Scotty beamed me up.
It's just our memories playing tricks on us, pretty much, that we remembered a certain way.
Luke,
The
I am
big
your
one
father.
for me is the Bernstein Bears one. Is really when I first learned about it, it really got to me. I had to research the fuck out of that shit.
Yeah, me too, because I pretty much had the entire set as a child.
Yeah.
Wait,
And I was like, I have hard copies
It's
that
spelled
are
differently.
spelled that way.
Go look at it and it'll blow your fucking mind.
Oh, okay.
'Cause you're
Disney
our
have
age,
a
so yeah.
Disney had the Bernstein Bears little thing, right, when we were kids?
Yeah, like look up YouTube and somebody will probably talk about it, and yeah, you're mind blown.
Berenstain.
The Berenstain?
Bernstein? Is that what it is?
Berenstain.
Berenstain Bears.
I don't know.
I
just
don't
remember
remember
Disney
it spelled
ride.
like that.
Yeah,
For
well,
some
who
reason,
knows
we were
what's going to
brought up
happen?
and learned it a different way.
We'll
even
see
though
how
it
it
was
goes.
right in front of us, and it was the other way.
You mean
It's
like
kind of a
Corners
bummer that
or
we were doing
Genos?
really well and
Kinda
pushing through
sorta
pretty
like
good.
that, yeah, a little bit.
Everyone pronounced
What
it a
would
little
really
different.
suck is if they roll back the server an hour,
You mean what
which
color is the
means
dress?
our entire raid
Exactly,
is
just like that.
basically
Black and blue or blue and
no one
gold?
got loot,
Bernstein
even
Bears
though they
was
got
the
loot,
original dress color, I guess.
because that'll pull us right
I
back
swear to God, I thought
to
my wife was lying to me.
probably
She
in the
showed me
middle
that
of
dress.
fighting
Yeah, it was kind of
the
freaky.
first boss.
What was the whole thing with that anyway?
It's just so close to the division that the slight variance in how different people perceive color shifts it one side or the other.
Okay.
Or your monitor.
The monitor
Yeah.
could have an effect on it too, but that would affect both people looking at the same monitor, which is
True,
what
yeah.
my wife and I were doing. It turns out that if you go down the way color and technology interact, it's a ridiculously complex mess.
It's like the same thing with the name. What were the two names?
Was this the group where we had the long chat about the color magenta not actually existing?
Is that the one because it's at the edge of your color spectrum?
Yeah, so your mind just creates a color for it.
Yeah.
The whole Yanny and Laurel thing is along the same lines as the
We all
color
live
of
in the
the track.
matrix, anyways.
You ever hear those audio loops that they set up where, depending on which word you're thinking of, it'll say that word because it's so close to all the different words?
Wow.
Togus, did you do mushrooms today? Because I feel like you got this like real spiritual like outlook or something.
Dude, I went to the fucking dentist, man. I'm all right.
They just gave you Novocaine in your mouth, right? They didn't give you laughing gas, did they?
No, they gave me that, and then I popped some fucking pills.
Oh, no wonder you're
Dang.
acting fucking like you're like introspective and
My
shit.
my mouth is in fuego, man.
Your mouth something.
Talking about the Matrix and like you're bringing up our
What
childhood.
did you have done?
Wouldn't you like to know? No, they
Obviously,
just
you would, 'cause you
tabbed
asked.
shit. But I don't do well with the dentist.
I had a filling done yesterday.
No, I didn't eat much before I went, so like I'm really hungry and tired and just exhausted right now.
Every time they give me a filling at a dentist, it always breaks out and crumbles within a month. It annoys the heck out of me, so I have to have them use silver for a filling.
Oh, like
What
old school.
what do you eat?
I know. Do you live on gobstoppers or stuff?
Must
Or
be
do
a
you just
bear
need a new
chomping on that
dentist?
wood.
Hey, how do you change your name in the EverQuest chat?
What?
It's like it's like an IRC command you use. I can't remember what it is though.
Hey, Shaloza, it's probably a good time.
All right, that's cool. So,
Everybody should be back.
yeah, we've had people asking about what we're going to do in terms of raids for next week and, what people should focus on when omens drop. So, figured we'd go through and talk about that a little bit at some point during the raid. And, well, this seems as good a time as any. So, for starters, yes, we will still do TACV Tuesday. Because some of the events we're anticipating a little bit of a gear check, it is going to be helpful for us to have as much gear as we can going into Omens, especially because we want our first raid next Wednesday, or next Thursday rather, to be one that hits up some of the MPG raid trials. For those who are not familiar, we really have to do two things in order to get into Anguish. One is the Signet quest, which involves collecting 7 signets from around Omens. And you need to be level 69 in order to complete that quest, because the quest giver and one of the signets, I believe, are in RSS, Rift Seeker Sanctum, and you have to be level 69 to zone into there. The Signet quest is what's going to actually flag you for Anguish. The second part, it used to be a blocker for a zone-wide AE, but they changed it now to basically block you from looting. And those are the 6 raid trials. So when we complete those, then we'll be able to loot stuff from Anguish. And the bosses do drop a back flag that will flag you for the missed raid trials. It will not flag you for missed signets. So leveling probably won't be too terrible. A lot of the server will be out XPing. I believe we get a little bit of an experience boost in Omens anyway. So really we want to see people getting their levels and then working on their signets. We are hoping that Thursday and Saturday next week are going to be MPG trials. We may stumble on a few of them, but ultimately we want to learn them as quickly as possible. And for those of you that do not have Gina installed, I would highly recommend it. Certainly, we can do the raids with focus and attention. But if our last Ukor raid indicates anything, 5 missed emotes in the gas chamber equals possibly 5 dead people in the Foresight MPG trial, or 5 people eating a death touch from Archmagus in Anguish, or mass clicks from OMM. So we do want people to be on the ball when it comes to raiding. We will, as we have time, certainly be able to squeeze in some epic fights. There's a lot of chat on Discord about those. For the most part, epic 1.5 raids really aren't going to be that much of a challenge for us. Maybe 2 groups, don't know, maybe you need a tiny bit more than that for some of them. But overall, those should be pretty easy, and we should be able to complete them primarily outside of raid time. Like on Tuesday, when we finished a little early, those might be opportunities for us to hit some of the 2.0 fights, and certainly some of the boners raids, and some of those things will help with epics as well. Please make sure you are keeping up to date with your tracker, which you can find in Discord in the Omens channel.
Can I ask a quick question about that?
Yes.
Silly question, but well, are those going to be open world primarily, or are there DZs to pop the mobs, or is it going to be like a hey, I'm ready, but we got to go check to see if my mob's up?
I doubt there are. This is my first server with AOCs, so I haven't. Somebody might answer that better. I doubt there are going to be.
By the way, I can log in.
DZs for those.
Aradune's up.
No, they're usually not be AOCs. There will be specific ones for like some of the 2.0s where you have to go into an LDON, but most of the time you just gotta find the mob up. But a lot of them are gonna be spawned mobs. So
yeah, a lot are triggered when you're at that point. So it shouldn't air quotes be too terrible.
It's probably going to be dense at the beginning because there is a timeout in most of them, but it's usually very small, like minutes to hours, not like days. So you can probably find it up first about.
there is an AOC for Soul C, so if you need that one.
Aradune is up, by the way. I'm logging into it now.
As we're logging in, did anybody else have questions about our approach or game plan for Omens?
Are we gonna crush it or figure it out?
Yes.
We're gonna do both.
I just want to remind people before it becomes an issue. Everybody will get their epic eventually. Please don't get all butthurt if you're not flagged first. If you don't get your epic first, we always take care of everybody. You guys know this, so please be patient.
Also, on a lot of epics, you can do stuff now, so go do it if you can.
Looks like a lot of not as freaking balls.
Yeah, I still can't get back in.
Yeah, it's not loading for me.
Yeah.
I'm busy getting my ass handed to me. Because
in the...
I'm in the game, but I don't know that it put me in the DZ.
We're at the stairs of where we started from the priests.
I'm where we died, or where we closed on live.
Just hit biz when you get in.
Are we still in the DZ?
Here next to Tosh.
No, we're not.
I escaped and still got wrecked.
The server's now locked again.
Just gate as fast as you can.
Or hit return home button if it's
Yeah, I'm origing out before I get caught by NPCs.
If someone who's in could just, before you get kicked out, check your see if you have a replay timer for Txevu.
We do. Can't get in for another 2 days.
Oh shit.
So it burned our DZ.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh,
I
our
got
DZ
caught
got
up, so we
burned.
just got jumped by the mob spawning.
I haven't
My
even made
client
it through
won't
the
launch
server
the
select
server
yet.
selection.
Yeah, same.
It's locked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't get there.
Oh, that's just gay. So basically, what happened was the server went down. We were in the middle of a raid, and it burned our DZ. So we're now locked out for 2 days.
They let it be. You get screwed.
Oh man.
Yeah, we're not
too gay.
There's other people that saying they got kicked out of their DZ and blocked.
Yep, I got no. I have no current expedition, and there's a replay timer.
Honestly, I don't think they can fix it if they wanted to.
Is there a replay timer on all of it though, or just the bosses we've already killed?
It's 2-day whatever timer to get back in the zone period.
Yeah, it's 2 days from lockout to get back in at all.
Is the open world up?
I'm in
Trash
open world.
is.
All the trash is up in open world.
So we still can't do it on Saturday.
Yeah, any rangers that can see if the raid mobs are up? Because that could be a good transition.
I don't think we got in.
I still can't log in.
Yeah, I can't either.
Same.
Could do open world BT.
Yeah, Broken Oath is complaining about losing their DZ too.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Well,
Real question is why the servers went down.
We're gonna give it till 9:30, and if people are still having issues, we're not gonna make everybody waste their night here. We'll give everybody full ticks and call it good.
So I'm curious, if the server resets, does that mean the goats are back up?
They could be. We'd need a tracker to check.
There's a lot of mobs in GoD where the pick or server reset only starts a timer, doesn't actually spawn a mob.
5 hours.
That's kind of what I was curious. If
It's like 3 to 6 hours. Or something.
Yeah, and considering that's how they work in, like when you pop a DZ for Kivik, you need to do it in advance to get the 4, 5, 6 hour time for the goats. So I would assume not.
Okay.
But we should check.
But Lodsy Doddy is up.
Bro, what?
So it sounds like that a lot of other people on the server also lost their instances and their DZs, and they're locked out now.
Screen's gonna be up.
So,
no, that's based on.
In short,
Another timer.
we're kind of screwed. A lot of us. So all of us
There's
who've been raiding
one
tonight,
other person who
we
got
just
in
lost
the call.
all our DZs.
I guess 2.
And we're
People
locked
who
out
must
for
have
2
been just
days.
pounding the keys at exactly the right time.
I still can't even see the server select.
And that's why
Yeah,
we can't
I
get
haven't
in.
been able to log in, no.
And then there are also people having trouble to log in as well. So I'm just getting myself back to POK.
15 people online.
No,
Gover's is in here.
there's more than can fit in the list.
Do who all count? Wonder if it gives you a number.
On the server.
That'd be too easy.
That works on P99.
On P99, yeah.
I
We have
thought they
7 raid
disabled that.
members. We have 7 guild members in.
They turned a lot of that stuff off.
Yeah, they nerfed the who command here. Oh, awful.
Because it pings the server and it makes it lag.
Makes sense.
Unfortunate. Maybe when they 64-bit client. I doubt it.
Hey.
Is that why you can't sometimes who all raid, like who all guild?
No, they don't want to send that much data.
Yeah, it's 20 is the limit.
Yeah,
Or
so like you used to be able to consistently do like a who all quoted guild or some of the specifics around. You could used to do who all zone, and you get who was in a particular zone across the world. You can do that in P99 too. They turned it all off.
Is it because people were probably abusing it with like macros and like spamming the server? Maybe.
Probably.
You can still do who alls for guild.
Yeah, you can, but if there's too many, it won't return them all.
Well, yeah, you get that standard too many people to list them all, but
Or if there's a space in their name, you can't really do it right.
it's all what's between your apostrophe quotation marks. So
If anybody manages to get in, just go ahead and announce it.
Yep, giving it 5 more minutes.
Yeah, it's not looking good though.
And if you wind up not having your last lose, let me know, because it went back in time. I'll take care of it later.
I don't think it went back in time.
Yeah, it's not just crashed. Just reset everything at that moment, I think.
Did the server get reset actually, like /uptime?
Sometimes they roll back things, though. I think
There's
it's like
there's only 5 people in POK right now. This is
Yes,
bad.
it's reset.
It
There's
was
8
reset.
minutes.
The world's been up for 8 minutes.
Okay.
just
Yeah, this is bad. Holy cow.
People are unaware. We've got the 6 raid trials, but there's also a group version of each raid given out by the quest giver. And if you complete those, you do get a boost in your resists. So you can get up to plus 30 all resists by doing all 6 of the group trials. They're really not bad. They drop nice loot, and they also drop spell runes, which is helpful.
It is 50.
Did we spend enough time on the signets? Do people understand those?
They're just named things you gotta go camp, right?
There are some that spawn in open world, and then there are some that spawn in the different DZs, like the sewer DZs. Though the sewer DZs and those ones, I think they drop 6 signets when you kill them. So
Oh, by the way, if you go to your DB tool and you go to potions, they're giving away a complimentary bottle of Adventure level 1 for free. So just to let everybody know, you might want to grab that while you can.
That you'll have to camp them in.
Is there any coordinated guild camping to help people get those? Are we trying to lock down camps right now?
Any DZs?
I would honestly say prioritize leveling. Let the the EQ baby people get all their signets and get out of our way while we level. And then I don't think there'll be much of a fight.
Yeah, they're not nearly as bad as the other stuff either. There's multiple camps in each zone usually, and so they're probably going to rip right through them. So, I mean, give it like a day or two, and you'll be high enough level to use them as soon as you camp them.
So, we can do the DZs, right? We can run those, get those signets and get XP?
Yes.
Right, you can do those right away.
And how often can you rerun them?
Those are
pretty much right away.
They're pretty long.
Well, the reason, just one thing I didn't mention is the Anguish Augs. So one of the reasons we're prioritizing trying to get flagged as quickly as possible is you can do Anguish runs where you're not killing the raid bosses, you're just killing the minis that spawn and drop some pretty nice Augs every 2 hours. So that's something that we're going to want to get people to have some access to as soon as possible, because it just helps us all, and it's a great way to farm up faction for your armor quest drops.
Is that Kara? You're super leery. You're like 20% volume, sir.
I don't know how. I mean, am I in the other way now? Because I've never had that happen.
Is your mic near your mouth?
It is immediately in front of my face.
You have to kiss it.
Are you accidentally selected on a webcam mic that's farther away?
Yeah, it feels like you're talking to a wall and you have a laptop webcam behind you that's picking it up.
Let me check that.
Yeah, you want to make sure that Discord is using the proper input device that you're using.
Hello.
There you
Much
go.
better. Wow.
You were correct. I forgot that Windows decided to select my webcam mic as the default.
Fuck, man, you talk like a fucking god now.
Yeah, I turned you down.
Yeah, can you switch to the other one again?
Yeah, hit you at like 175. Now I got to bring you down to like 75.
Yeah, everyone turned me all the way up to 200, and now I'm like, so yeah, I was just saying, the every 2 hours you can get 1 to 5 of those hog droppers, and if you get like 5, you get the ones way far out. It takes you almost 2 hours to clear them. So by the time you're done doing them, you can zone out, re-trigger.
Nice.
I still can't log in.
Neither can I.
There are not lockup timers for the sewers, those 3 instances. Only the trails give you lockout timers, the group trails.
And throw out for the Augs, the ones from Anguish are HP mana, and they have some random mod 2s in the form of heroics at this point. There's also some really good tank Augs, especially in RSS, in the form of AC Augs for the rest of the folks that don't need raid content.
Yeah, they go in your jewelry slots, right? For the rings and earrings.
There's 2 different.
Oh, there are 2. There's the stuff, and one that drops in the north, and then the one that drops in the ice, right?
Yep.
Yeah, there's the flame shield stones and the what's-my-dingers in the basement. I can never remember the name of ore of something.
Yeah, which go, I think, in the primary armor slots.
Yeah, those are nice. Unfortunately, RSS does not have an AOC, so we won't reliably be able to get to king or queen or Farath or Chalik, however we pronounce those. So we'll try to hit him if we see him up, but there are some mobs that we aren't going to see a ton. And in terms of the raid schedule, I mean, ultimately we want to reach the point of Anguish one night, Takvi or Txevu or something like that another night, and then maybe the trials for some of the gears and runes. So we'll keep busy.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, like, TLP veterans, like, we have 3 months on this expansion, right? So is it reasonable to assume that most of us will get what we want if we're playing, actively and keeping up with the raids and things like that?
Without a doubt.
So we're gonna call it.
3 months for OOW. Dang, that's nice.
I mean, if you're in either way, we're just gonna call it because we're not gonna sit here all night and.
Do not all expect to get the Omen's War Chest.
Noted.
Oh,
all right.
Oh,
yeah, that only drops off of 2 things.
I'm not replacing my pants or chest piece for at least another 2 expansions.
The big thing about Anguish is that, like, Dragons of North really doesn't add anything. It adds like 2 fights worthwhile. I mean, it depends on what everyone decides to do, but it does come back as, it's like Anguish is a 5-month run.
Yeah, we'll be farming everything in DON. We'll just put everything on farm. I mean, Yarler has okay gear, but a really awesome clicky. The other ones have shields and stuff.
So would you say Anguish is
So
the new
pretty much they're calling off the raid for tonight.
Absolutely.
We don't have time to do any other raid targets.
Too, right?
Not necessarily not enough time. It's more of we still have guild members unable to log into Everquest at this time. So the login server is under load or has problems currently. And in addition, as you can see in POK, we only have 12 people in POK. Usually this list is so loaded that it doesn't show everybody. So we're going to be calling it tonight for raiding.
Anybody else
That will
dead
pick up on
in there?
Saturday.
I've gotten 3 corps so far.
We just finished talking about what we're
Yeah,
going
I
to be
got yours
doing
too.
in GoD, not GoD, in
I got
OOW
Jenny,
when it
I
comes
got
out,
Flash.
our kind of game plan while we were waiting, and a
Thank
lot
you,
of
Grizz.
stuff to go over and mill over. So with that being said, it's about 8:34. I still have time for more streaming. What I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over from EverQuest and play some, guess what, Overwatch. It's been a while since I streamed this, so we'll see how that goes, and hopefully you'll like that.
1.5 questing or Lost Dungeons.
With that being said, we'll go ahead and cancel it out here in EQ, and then restart up a stream for Overwatch for an hour and a half or so.
It's up.
So, thank you for watching, everybody. If you like what you see, please hit that follow button. Every little bit helps, and I really appreciate it. And on top of that, we'll be back into the saddle. We'll be going into time on Saturday. We'll be getting some more time loot for the guild, kind of gearing ourselves up, getting ready for OOW. A lot of us are still working on AAs, so we got a lot to do for the next 7 or so, 8 days before OOW, and I got a few things I got to take care of myself. So, have a good night, be safe, and be well, and I'll see you on Overwatch in a few minutes. Have a good night, everyone.
Go do that super fun one that you have to